The river
The new
changes.
Bangladesh story. Imagine waking up to a sunrise over Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. The streets already alive with rickshaw bells, morning tea stalls, and the vibes of a city that never truly sleeps. But beneath the everyday bustle, a quiet yet dramatic transformation has been unfolding, one that is changing the very course of Bangladesh's political river. Today, that river has fully changed direction. For nearly 15 years, one politician dominated Bangladeshi politics. Sheikh Hasina, daughter of the nation's founding father, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. She was more than a prime minister, to many, the faces of the nation. But in August 2024, everything changed. Massive protests, overwhelmingly by students and youth demanding reform, spiraled into a nationwide uprising. Within days, Hasina's government collapsed under pressure and she fled to India on August 5th, 2024, citing concerns for her safety amid the unrest. Since then, she has lived in New Delhi, watching events unfold from exile. Hasina has publicly stated that she would not return to Bangladesh as long as she considers the political situation illegitimate, insisting the electoral bans on her party were unjust. With her departure, Bangladesh entered a period of uncertainty, constitutional crisis, interim governance, and deep questions about democracy's future. Against this chaotic backdrop, Bangladesh scheduled its general election on 12 February 2026, the first truly competitive nationwide vote in years. This election was historic, not just for its timing, but for the players involved and the stakes at hand. The Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP, led by Tarique Rahman, son of former leaders, emerged as the central contender. Meanwhile, Hasina's Awami League was barred from contesting, reshaping the political terrain. On election day, millions queued patiently at polling stations across cities, dusty streets, and lush rural lanes when results poured in. Bangladesh's political landscape looked completely different. The BNP won a landslide, securing around two-thirds of the parliamentary seats, and Tariq Rahman was set to become the country's next leader. On 17th February 2026, a day many in Dhaka will never forget, Tariq Rahman was sworn in as a prime minister, becoming the first male PM in Bangladesh in decades and the new face of a changed nation. But this wasn't a routine ceremony. Instead of the usual presidential residence, the oath was taken at the South Plaza of the National Parliament, symbolizing a new chapter written in public view. Rahman's speech that day was unmistakable. He called for national unity and peace in the national interest, urging citizens to set aside differences and move forward together. But he also acknowledged the tough road ahead, from economic fragility to law and order challenges. Though India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi could not attend the ceremony due to other commitments, India still made its presence felt. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla traveled to Dhaka on behalf of India, standing among dignitaries and representing New Delhi at this pivotal moment. Birla exchanged greetings with Rahman and emphasized that the event was important for strengthening shared democratic values and people to people ties between the two neighbors. Afterward, Birla handed over a letter from PM Modi to Rahman, a message that went beyond formalities. In that letter, Modi congratulated Rahman on his electoral victory and wrote that the election was a testament to the trust the people of Bangladesh have placed in his leadership. Modi also extended a warm invitation for Rahman and his family to visit India, signaling India's intent to engage constructively with Dhaka's new leadership. The gesture, echoing across diplomatic cables and news tickers, pointed to a reset in ties, a new opportunity for both nations to work together on security, trade, connectivity, and cultural links. While Tariq Rahman's ascent fills some with hope, the story isn't without controversy or complexity. Hasina's absence looms large in Bangladesh's political memory. Since August 2024, she has lived in India, yet vocal about her belief that a future Bangladesh must return to constitutional and legitimate governance. The fact that her party could not contest the 2026 polls remains a point of contention for many, and some observers argue that true reconciliation requires a return to multi-party participation, including opposition voices. So, where does Bangladesh stand right now? A new government has been elected and sworn in, with Tariq Rahman at the helm. The political terrain is still shifting, with calls for unity and peace juxtaposed with concerns over inclusion and legitimacy. Relations with India, once strained due to the political upheaval, are showing signs of renewal, highlighted by Modi's letter and India's diplomatic outreach. The absence of the Awami League from the political fray continues to shape debates about democratic representation and national identity. In a region where change has often come through marches, protests, and ballots alike, Bangladesh's story today is one of dramatic transition, hopeful yet contested, dynamic yet delicate. What lies ahead now? Bangladesh's political river has turned, but every river still flows, sometimes calm, sometimes turbulent, toward its next horizon. For millions of Bangladeshis, this movement is about rediscovering political voice, rebuilding trust, and shaping a future filled with possibility. For neighboring India and the broader world, it's an opportunity to deepen cooperation, support democratic resilience, and work toward shared prosperity. And so the story continues, not as a chapter closed, but as a narrative still being written by the people of Bangladesh themselves. If you like the story, please like, share, and comment. Thank you.